हेलो।
हेलो मैडम, गुड आफ्टरनून।
नमस्कार, गुड आफ्टरनून। कैसे हैं?
बढ़िया बढ़िया मैडम।
Okay.
थैंक यू फॉर joining and accepting our invitation मैडम।
Yes, sir, that is my pleasure. I could contribute something to your short-term course, and some students they are able to learn something. Then, what more we want?
Yeah, thank you. We wait for 5 minutes ma'am, because
Yeah.
there are almost 70 to 80 participants, only 24 have joined. For
Okay.
5 minutes we wait and then we'll start.
Meanwhile, I can just see whether my presentation is being
Okay.
or not.
uh, uh,
I'll
uh,
just share the screen.
just a moment madam, I'll give you rights.
Okay.
Aditya sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I stopped sharing. First introduction session, sir. After
Okay,
this
but
stop. Yes.
yeah, later on madam will again stop sharing, just you want to check.
Okay. Okay.
आपका इंट्रोडक्शन देंगे ना मैडम, देन अगेन वी नीड दैट स्लाइड, सो अगेन यू स्टॉप शेयरिंग एंड देन विल चेक.
Okay, so actually we are mostly working on meat. तो ये
ओके,
Zoom वाला जो है थोड़ा सा मुझे इसका
कोई दिक्कत नहीं, आप नीचे देखिए स्क्रीन पे एक हरा बटन होगा, शेयर स्क्रीन
है. Yes, I put it that they are saying this will stop other screen sharing. Do you
नो
want to continue?
प्रॉब्लम, नो
Yes.
प्रॉब्लम. फिर आप अपना प्रेजेंटेशन वाला विंडो सिलेक्ट कर लीजिए.
Um, but that is on the desktop. So from there only I'll have to select now.
पहले आप पावर पॉइंट अपना खोल लीजिए मैडम,
Okay, fine.
है ना. फिर आप शेयर स्क्रीन वाला ऑप्शन बंद कर ले अभी,
Sure.
वापस शेयर स्क्रीन वाला ग्रीन बटन दबाइए. उसमें आपको पावर पॉइंट वाली विंडो सिलेक्ट करनी है.
Share screen.
हाँ, पावर पॉइंट वाली विंडो सिलेक्ट कीजिए, ओके कर दीजिए.
Share screen and yeah, got it. Yes, and this is share.
या आपका स्क्रीन दिख रहा है मैडम.
Fine. This is okay.
ओके,
Perfect, ma'am. Perfect.
हाँ. तो अभी आप स्टॉप शेयर कर दीजिए मैडम, हम आपको इंट्रोडक्शन देंगे. वापस से आप शेयर स्क्रीन हरा बटन देखिए, उसमें स्टॉप
Sure.
स्क्रीन शेयरिंग होगा. ठीक है, हाँ
I
हो
want
गया,
stop sharing.
हो गया, हो गया.
Done.
ओके आदित्य सर, या
Sir, now this is visible.
या विजिबल. Okay, 2 more minutes we wait madam, up till at 4:20 sharp we will start. Okay.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Okay, आदित्य सर.
Yes, sir.
वो मैडम वाला स्क्रीन दिखा दीजिए. ठीक है. So good afternoon everyone, and now we are on the third lecture of today's session, and we have eminent personality Dr. Pratibha Agrawal. She is a professor at Department of Civil Engineering at NIT Kurukshetra. Actually, I heard her lecture during Ultratech webinar, and I was so desperate to invite her. And then, ma'am, due to that your spelling PARA, and we were just sending on mail on Pratibha PRATIBHA. So for 3 months I could not get the response. Then I realized that there is some problem, and then ultimately I could connect to you. So first of all, again, thank you. And she has done her BTech and MTech from REC Kurukshetra and completed PhD also. And she has additional qualification of O-level certificate in computer and from DOE-ACC. And her current area of research is self-consolidating concrete using waste materials. She has also worked in high-performance concrete, fuzzy logic for mixed design and properties of the concrete. She is also having expertise in microstructure analysis, XRD and XRF analysis of concrete, and use of nanotechnology in concrete. So we are also working in the same area, ma'am. And our colleagues Ankur Bhogaita, myself, and Dr. Tarakwar are also working in the same field. And we are learning AI and IoT nowadays. And as far as publication concerned, madam has massive 77 research publication, 21 in international journal, 11 in national journal, 45 in international and national conferences. She is also reviewer of the Journal of Waste Management and Research, Journal of Construction and Building Material, and Journal of Advanced Research, and Journal of Material and Research. So without further wasting time, I would like to invite Pratibha ma'am to start her session. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Cha. So I'll be presenting my screen, and actually whatever I did in the presentation, I think you must have shared that also with the participants. So I would like this to be a little bit interactive session. In case if anybody is having any issues at any point, so I think अगर हम उसी वक्त उसको थोड़ा sort out करते हैं, तो it becomes a better session. Then at the end, and half of the time we forget कि what we were supposed to ask. So
अभी हमने पार्टिसिपेंट के साथ शेयर नहीं किया है आपका लेक्चर, हम लास्ट में करने वाले हैं सभी लेक्चर. तो
ठीक है, तो let us
लाइव इंटरेक्शन करेंगे.
Live interaction, because this is something which we should have in a live form.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen and starting with the lecture. So is this visible?
Yes, madam, visible.
So, okay. So we are going to start with the application of fuzzy logic to prediction of properties of concrete. Basically, properties of concrete means it is not only mixed design, it can be anything. Like you can have the mechanical properties, you can have durability properties, or you can have the microstructure properties also. So generally what happens is we are taking here only a part of a drop which is there in the ocean. If we go in for this application of artificial intelligence, if we go into the details of it, there is lots and lots of things we can do with it. Okay, so I'll just first try to give you an overview of what is fuzzy logic, how we can apply it to a general concept, and then further we will take it to the specific of properties of concrete. Okay, so let us start with it. So this is generally the contents, we don't need this. So this fuzzy logic is a part of artificial intelligence, under which we have so many models, so many techniques through which we can do the modeling, and we can artificially make the models learn the various properties. So the definition, if we go into that is study of computer systems, which is trying to model and apply the intelligence of human mind. We are trying to simulate the intelligent behavior into the computers. Simulation hai, basically simulation hai. So let us see what basically concrete mix design is. If we are going in for the concrete mix, what are the main things which we require in the beginning? सबसे पहले आपको क्या चाहिए? That is, you need cement, you need sand, you need coarse aggregate, you need water, or maybe you need some other things like super plasticizer can be there, or viscosity modifying agents can be there, or some kind of admixtures are there, maybe some kind of supplementary cementitious materials are there. So we can have that in the chemical ones also, or we can have the mineralogical ones also. So there are so many things, so many parameters which will affect your concrete mix design. आप theoretically कर रहे हैं, तो you know there are so many things, so many factors which we generally take into consideration when we go in for the mix design of the concrete. So that is what we are going to simulate. आप यहाँ पे देखिए, जैसे I have just shown this figure, cement, sand and gravel. If we are all mixing them together and first you combine them dry and then mix the water, you get the concrete mix. Yes, we are going to get the concrete mix, but is that sufficient for us? What do we require from the concrete mix? Concrete बना लेते हैं तो उससे क्या चाहिए आपको? You need either strength, or maybe you need some durability properties, or maybe some microstructure properties. अभी जो है हम लोगों ने, क्योंकि because अभी we are concentrating on fuzzy logic, so we are not taking the microstructure part. We will just take only the mechanical strength part and the durability properties part. So I have, after this, when we finish with the journal part, I have, I'll show you the two models which we have created. One is for the mechanical strength and other is for the durability property. So concept is same. If you are able to understand that how we have to approach a particular problem, you will be able to do the modeling for it. Okay. So now how do we approach that particular problem? First of all, we know that concrete is the most widely used material, and it is the most widely as well as most versatile material. You can use it in any form. किसी भी तरह से molding कर सकते हैं, कितना भी proportions ले सकते हैं, और हम लोग कितना भी taste बना कर सकते हैं इसके कि भी इतना strength आया है, okay, I'll change the values for that particular ingredients and I'll get a bit better strength. So that way we can work it out. Okay, but there is one thing, when we are doing these trial mixes, in that case we are using huge amount of materials, we are using huge amount of time, labor, और अभी तो जैसे COVID period चल रहा है, तो you don't have the access to the labs also. ये एक और problem create हो गया है, जो add हो गया है to the already limitations which we had for the trial mixes. So I think now if everybody goes in for this fuzzy logic design or artificial intelligence design, so we can just sit at home and we can design a particular concrete mix and we'll be able to get the required properties. Okay. So there are some techniques which we can use. That is generally most of these researchers, they are going in for linear regression. We have fuzzy logic, ANN is there, artificial neural network, then support vector machines is there, MAS is there, M5P tree is there, and multi-layer perceptron or MLP is also again one of the techniques. But because we are just concentrating ourselves on the fuzzy logic, so whatever techniques you use, that is immaterial. The basic part should be the same for it. So generally what happens is there is two types of things which we are having. One is the regression, and other is the classification. Regression में क्या रहता है कि you have a particular data and you are able to predict from that particular data. That is, okay, I make a model learn something, and then we are training it, and then we are testing the data whether that model is giving us the results in the required form or not, and that is done. Then we come to the classification. We can do fuzzy logic in the classification also. We can use fuzzy logic for the regression also. So when we are going in for the classification, उसमें क्या करना है? You just, what you do is you convert your data into different classes, and whatever input you are giving, you just take that output, it is belonging to one particular class. And then again, we will make the system learn, make the model learn that, okay, if these are the ingredients, or these are the inputs, then the output is to be taken in the particular class 1. Next is, okay, class 2. So that is our choice. How many number of classes we need? Class 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, whatever number of classes you want, you can take. So both are things, all the these artificial intelligence techniques, they can be used for regression as well as classification. Okay, classification is again a very important, or very you can say very interesting part, which we are actually, earlier I was working on regression. Now I have moved on to classification also. So there was one problem we had, okay, because it was not related to our civil field, but just I wanted to share how we can class a particular thing. Such general problem. Let us say a person wants to go and purchase something in the store. And because there are so many people, they are coming, and the person who is running the store, he has limited resources with him. So he just wants to know whether the person who has come in the store, whether he is actually interested in purchasing a particular item or not. So what he does is, the moment a person enters, he says, okay, you just fill in this survey, and then you can start moving around the store, and you can purchase whatever you want. And that survey, he has made it in such a way that if he answers something in the positive, negative, maybe yes, maybe not, so he'll be able to classify in the final part that, whether that person is only doing window shopping, or whether he is actually interested. Now, when he knows that customer is actually interested in purchasing, so what he will do is, he'll assign his salesman to him or her, and he will say, okay, you assist them, sir or ma'am, to purchase. From the survey, he had come to know that this person is coming only to kill his time, or maybe just moving around and looking around. So he'll not assign anybody. So he is able to optimize his resources. And the person who is not interested in buying also is not hassled by anybody. He said, ye le lo, sir, wo le lo. So that is what we call as classification. That is, we can classify the particular purchase intention into 4 classifications. He does not want, not totally not, maybe not, or maybe yes, or yes. So that is what we mean by classification. Why I have taken this particular example is, this is the you can say best example where we can have the classes. Similarly, we can have the classes in our engineering field also. Civil में जब आप कर रहे हैं, तो इसमें भी हम classification कर सकते हैं. इसमें आप कैसे classification कर सकते हो? जैसे आप देखो concrete mix design ले रहे हैं, तो how do you work on the workability of a concrete mix design? आप वो कैसे वर्क करते हैं? Let us say, I say, I want to take the slump of a particular concrete mix, and if the slump is between, let us say, 100 to 75 mm, this is a good workable concrete. 75 to 50 mm fair, and 50 to 25 mm maybe not very poor, and maybe 25 to 0 mm, it is very poor. So that is how you can make the classes, and whatever value of slump you are getting, you can take that as a class. And now generally what happens is, अगर मैं कह रही हूँ कि 100 mm से 75 mm तक तो good है, what if it is 74? And similarly, when we are working the second class, what if it is 76? 76 तो okay, yes, but 74 हुआ तो उधर भी अगर आप 50 तक ले रहे हैं, 49 हुआ तो, so we are not able to distinguish ना. अब 49 1 mm के at the back of the 1 mm, you cannot just classify a particular mix as a bad mix or a poor or very poor mix. So that is why we need classification also whenever we are working with artificial intelligence. Classification का जो है basic जो fuzzy logic का आपका concept है, that is quite a lot dependent on classification only. एक तरह से हम classification ही कर रहे हैं, but results जो है वो हमको regression का form में मिल रहा है. We are getting the values in the form of regression. So you can say it is just a combination of the two. I'll show you how we are going to take it. So this is just generally the basic introduction to it. That is, there are some kind of rules also we have to take in the fuzzy logic, and they are basic to this particular software. And then there is a step-by-step approach where first of all we will be doing the fuzzification of the data, then we are going to the rule evaluation, and then we are going to defuzzify so that we get the value in the from what we are getting from the regression that we will be able to get. Okay, so now let us see what is fuzzy logic. It is something which we can say it is a superset of the conventional Boolean algebra जो हम zeros and ones में लेते थे हमेशा. If you remember, when we were studying about the computers, at that time, what we were generally told was कि binary digits हैं, 0 है और 1 है, ठीक है? तो what something is lying between that, 0 was always completely false and 1 was always completely true. तो एक कुछ बीच में भी तो values रहेंगी ना. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि you are just going to have all the values at either at 0 or at 1. So what we have to do is, that is what we are going to take up in the fuzzy logic. So that is why we are saying it continuous रहेगा या crisp boundary नहीं है. So that is what we are having in the fuzzy logic, non-digital. Okay. So because it is taking a continuous kind of data, so that way it will be able to work with the vague systems also. Linguistic variable भी हम work कर सकते हैं. Like I was telling you about the slump, we can take it as poor, very poor, fair, good, very good, excellent. So this kind of linguistic variables also can be worked with the fuzzy logic. Okay, so we can have a better decision support system for the managers or the person who is working in the lab also. So fuzzy का अगर आप वैसे बोलते हैं, हम लोग अगर literal meaning लेते हैं, क्या होता है? कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, बहुत fuzzy सा हो रहा है. So that is what we are having, not clear, distinct, blurred. Okay, so करेंगे उसी को कर लेंगे. Blurred है तो कोई बात नहीं है, अभी वो हमारा बिल्कुल clear हो जाएगा उसमें. So what we are having is, generally what happens is, एक paradox है कि if I remove one sand grain from a pile, it's still a pile. But if I carry it on, it will not be a pile. I think you people can figure it out. So this is what is happening with us in the fuzzy logic, or fuzzy when we are using the fuzzy in the for our problems. So let us say we see this now. I told you we can use the language for the classification. Very poor, poor, fair, good, very good. Or let us move to this particular example which I was telling you, I'll take it as a general form. Hot. Now how hot is hot? 30 degrees को बोलेंगे, 40 degrees को बोलेंगे, or we'll call 100 degrees as the hot. That we cannot define. वो तो define हो ही नहीं सकता, वो precise नहीं हो सकता है. So, but we will do it in fuzzy logic, that how we can take 30 degrees also as hot and 40 degrees also as hot. Okay, see. Okay, yeah, one more example. One person, one snail was there, and she is moving very slowly. So I say slow hai, speed uska 0 hai, and then another animal is there, and he is moving very fast. तो उसका स्पीड 1 है. ऐसा नहीं है. स्नेल भी मूव कर रहा है, और जो दूसरा एनिमल है, रैबिट है, हेयर है, जो भी है, that is also moving. So we cannot give it ट्रेडिशनल वाला नहीं दे सकते कि स्नेल का स्पीड जो है वो 0 ही रहेगा और रैबिट का स्पीड जो है वो 1 ही रहेगा. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. ठीक है, तो हम करते क्या हैं. Actually, I took up that slump example first. I was planning to take this first. So what we will do is, we will represent that in the term of fuzzy sets. और हमने बोला कि 0 से लेकर 0.25 is the slowest, 0.25 से 0.5 is slow, and 0.5 to 0.75 is fast, and 0.75 to 1 is fastest. These are the 4 classifications or 4 things which I have decided, which I'll have to decide before I start with a particular problem. Okay, now just see. Another thing, we are having that there is a word like hunger we are using, and there is another word high. I say, if I am feeling very hungry, I should go to the cafe. Okay, and then what do we mean by hunger, or what do we mean by high? If I am feeling hungry, let us say my hunger for it to be high is 1 prantha, and maybe for other person it is 2 pranthas or 4 pranthas. Okay, so that means we are not having any clear definition for the hunger, because it is not matching in the real world. No, if I ask somebody else, or maybe a person who is doing a manual labor, he'll eat a full bowl of rice, and I'll say, okay, I'll just have 1 katori of rice. So that means, but my hunger was also high, and his hunger was also high. Okay, so that is, we have to then take the rules in that form, that it should further go and match with the real world. Okay, now let's just see how we are doing it. Now, if something is 10%, one thing is 10%, and other thing is 90%, and we have, without being illogical, so we say, okay, 90% right to do something, but I'll do it 90%, like adding water to the washing machine cycle. This is one kind of rule. अगर वो 90% ठीक रहता है, तो मैंने rule बना दिया कि if that particular thing which is happening is 90% okay, so that means I can make the rule for it. But if it is not, if it is going to 10%, I'll make another rule for it. Okay. Okay, let us say, yeah, another thing, how will you define a person who is 38 years old? कैसे हम उसको define करेंगे कि let us say I am 50 years old. So whether I will come in middle age or whether I'll come in the old age. So that is to be decided. So what I'll do is, here there is a kind of graph which you can make, and just take from, let us say, age on the x-axis, and we have the membership functions degree on the y-axis. Okay. Now what I will do is, I'll say, okay, let us say till the age of 45 years, I am young. A person is young. But let us say till 30 or 20 years, he was completely young. And after that, the youth of, or the youngness of that person started to decline. and by the age of 45 years, he is not young, but he is into the middle age. Okay. Then the middle-aged person, the moment we say that this person or this point, at this point, 20 years, young is over, that means middle age is starting. So I'll take from this another membership function, and let us say take till that point, let us say 70 years, after which he or she is completely old. So now, in case a person is 38 years old, so he will have the degree of membership in young also and in middle age also. So that is, let us say 0.5 पे आ रहा है आपका यहाँ पर, तो 0.25, that is 25% he is young, and we have here 0.9% or 90% of that degree for the middle age. Okay, so this is how we define. I think this part is clear. That is how we are taking that person is in middle age as well as in young. So that is here we are taking that particular membership function. We have what amount of degree for that particular membership function. ये rules आपको ऐसे बनाने हैं कि for 38 years old है तो वो 10% आपने young ले लिया और 90% जो है आपने middle age ले लिया. Okay, so there's in 10%. 90% अगर यहाँ लेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली 10% लेना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि हमारे को पूरा टोटल 100% लेना है. तो दोनों या 3 या 4 जितने भी आपके पास मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस हैं, उनका टोटल जो है दैट विल कम आउट टू बी 100%. ओके, so this is one way. Now that means now what we are having is there is some kind of membership function which we have to decide before we start with the problem, and there is the degree of membership which we have to take from that particular membership functions. तो ये physiology का एक part हो गया जिसमें हमें membership functions decide करने हैं. So I'll just take सी नाउ रूल्स कैसे बनाने हैं वो देख लेते हैं थोड़ा सा कि इफ ए देन बी, इफ सी देन डी, वेयर बी एंड डी आर ऑल सेट्स ऑफ ए एंड सी. तो मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस का वो होना चाहिए और इफ देन के रूल्स रहते हैं हमारे पास. दैट इज वट एवर वी टेक, वी हैव द इफ देन स्टेटमेंट्स फॉर द रूल्स. Actually, we are just taking the general overview of the things. मुझे जो लगता है कि you people are maybe if somebody has already worked on fuzzy sets, they are able to understand more. And for the others, it is little bit difficult to comprehend, because then we'll move on to the this thing example. Then it will be more clear. So I'm just giving you an overview कि हमको क्या क्या चाहिए उसमें when we are going to work with the fuzzy sets. Okay. So this is the one, you can say just a flow chart which we made. That is how we are fuzzifying the things. 3 चीजें ली थी पहले, fuzzification, then if then rules, and then defuzzification. Okay. So we were having here fuzzification. तो उसके लिए हमने 90% hot and 10% cold लिया. Then और कुछ भी rule बना लिया. This is just kind of a rule which we are having. 90%. अच्छा, before we come to this, there is I think one we left out something. Okay, this is just to open a window. ये जो आपका flow chart बनाया है, this is to open a window. If 90% hot है, तो then you just open the 80% of the window, and if it is 10% cold, then you just open the 20%, keep it as 20% closed. तो दोनों तरह से आप रूल बना सकते हैं. Either for 90% hot तो ओपन कर लीजिए 80% और उसका रिवर्स ले लीजिए, and then you just take it as 10% cold and then 20% should be closed. Okay.
मैडम शायद पार्टिसिपेंट को डाउट है, 1 मिनट में अनम्यूट कर रहा हूं उनको.
ठीक.
रजनीश शर्मा. Any doubt? Rajneesh Sharma, did you raise hand? Okay. Then somebody else also raised hand. Hina. Hema, presenter is not muted. She is very well audible. Hema H. Okay, ma'am, I think you should continue.
Okay, so what we were doing was we were converting the inputs into the degrees of membership of the fuzzy sets. Then we are applying these rules to the new sets, and then we are converting it back to the using this defuzzifier to the crisp data. The beginning I was telling you that we are using classes, we are using regression in the fuzzy sets only. So जहाँ पर आप defuzzifier कर रहे हैं, that is the converting it to the regression data. Whereas when we are applying these fuzzifier rules, this is the kind of classes classification which we are going to take. Okay. See, another thing. This is very interesting. I think Dr. Shah must have heard this one, because this I had taken in the previous presentation also. Now, how many of you are bored or happy with the lecture? We can make a fuzzy model for that also. So how much bored? What I have taken is, if a person is happy, his foot itchiness will be less, and if he's bored, that will be more. So that is what I have taken here. See, foot itchiness, it is moving from 0 to 10, and the membership functions which we are taking, happy and bored. So let us say till 5, half part तक तो ठीक है भाई, हैप्पी है, अभी मैम कुछ बोल रहे हैं तो बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है, सुन रहे हैं हम, अभी आधा घंटा और हो जाएगा तो we will move to this part of the 10, isn't it? So that is what we have made the membership function कि ठीक है, शुरू में कुछ लोग ऐसे भी होते हैं जो स्टार्टिंग से ही बोर हो जाते हैं. So we took it from the beginning only, that is taking it from 0, and let us say 4.5 or maybe 5, that person was slightly bored, हो रहा है, अब तो बिल्कुल ही after 5 तो बिल्कुल ही बहुत ही बोर हो गया है अब तो. So that is, we take it as linear here, ठीक है. And then maybe some people are very happy to listen to lecture, so they will be like in the beginning everybody is very happy. So we started from 1 and we moved till 5. भाई 5 के बाद तो ये है कि थोड़ा थोड़ा बोर हो रहे थे, बट बोर ही हो गए. उसके बाद तो आधा लेक्चर खत्म हो गया है, अब तो मैम आप बंद ही कर दो, ठीक है. सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज थिंकिंग कि इससे आप लोगों को थोड़ा सा तो सो व्हाट लेट अस से आई एम एट दिस स्टेज. मैं तो मुझे लग रहा है शायद अभी मैं इस स्टेज पर हूँ कि 60% दे आर बोर्ड टू टीयर्स एंड 40% आर एज हैप्पी एज लेडी, isn't it? Okay, this is keeping apart. This is just to make you people understand the things. We can take anything from the real world and we can convert it to the fuzzy logic. Okay, so let us see next one. Okay, now see, this is what abhi rule kya banega iska dekho. If bored, then the lecture is long. If happy, then the lecture was short. Okay, so that is we can कन्वर्ट. एक आप उसमें बना रहे हो कि आपने ये वाला लिया है कि हैप्पी एंड बोर्ड है मेंबरशिप फंक्शन से. दूसरा हम ले सकते हैं कि वी कैन टेक इट इन द टर्म्स ऑफ आवर्स आल्सो. मेंबरशिप फंक्शन जो है वो आपका डिग्री जो है वो 0 to 1 ही रहता है, और व्हाट यू हैव टू चेंज इज यू हैव टू टेक दिस एज द डिफरेंट मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस. तो जैसे अगर मान लीजिए लेट अस से आई हैव टेकन टिल 2 hours, sir has given me 2 hours to give the lecture, and after 1 hour I say, oh, I am finishing with my lecture. So everybody said, हाँ बहुत अच्छा था, मैम का तो बहुत जल्दी खत्म कर दिया, शॉर्ट सा लेक्चर था. तो that means next one I was very happy here. Okay, and similarly when it was long, after 1 hour तो मैम बोलते रहे, तो that is बहुत ज़्यादा बोरिंग हो गया, तो वो यहाँ पर आ गया और ये पूरा बोर्ड हो गया, ठीक है. So that is what like I was trying to make for the fuzzy logic. Okay, next we will take what I have done is मैंने कहा 60% bored था, 40% happy था, दोनों को combine कर दिया. वो वाला जो पहले वाला आपका membership function था और जो सेकेंड वाला मेंबरशिप फंक्शन है, वी कैन कंबाइन देम टुगेदर एंड वी कैन जस्ट टेक 40% अगर यहाँ पर ले रहे हैं, ये जो डिग्री आपका आ रहा है, दैट विल बी दी 40% फॉर दी हैप्पी वन, एंड वी विल टेक दिस 60% का अगर 0.6 का डिग्री आ रहा है तो दैट विल बी दी फॉर दी बोरिंग पार्ट. तो वी कैन एडजस्ट द हाइट, दैट इज अगर आप 40% शॉर्ट के लिए लेना चाहते हो तो आप 40% ले सकते हो, आप 50% भी ले सकते हो. नाउ दैट इज योर चॉइस. तो इतना वर्सेटाइल सिस्टम रहता है हम लोगों के पास में कि वी कैन मेक इट अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट वी रिक्वायर. Actually, I wanted to show you this. Okay, first let us take this. I'll see if it is understandable by using that whatever example I've taken. If time permits, then we will see if we can work on the MATLAB also. Some. अगर actually आए होते वहाँ पे तो Dr. Shah, I would have taken, would have liked to take that exposure to the MATLAB. कि जो उसमें आप फजी लॉजिक पे कैसे करते हैं, क्योंकि मैं पीछे भी एक लेक्चर ले रही थी. तो व्हाट वी डिड वाज आई वाज टेकिंग इट ऑन ANN एंड आई ट्राई टू शो देम हाउ वी कैन वर्क इन अ ओपन सोर्स वेका. तो फीडबैक जो था वो ये था कि मैम हमें ये सब चीजें मालूम होती हैं बट हमें ये नहीं पता हम स्टार्ट कहाँ से करें. दैट इज द मेन.
Once this COVID situation is over, we will invite you, ma'am, over here.
I'll it will be pleasure to come. So at that time we'll plan it that way.
Sure.
Okay. So now what we are saying is we are only halfway through, and here whatever is the area which will be covered under this particular membership functions, that will give us the complete value. ये basically ये वैसे सॉफ्टवेयर में डेवलप्ड रहता है. You people or I don't have to calculate this thing. It is because of this only it is able to convert the classes into the regression value, or it is able to convert it into the crisp values. Okay. So this is some kind of rules we can make. One is the distance is short, then their trips will be more, and if the distance is medium, we'll have some of the trips, and if the longer distances are there, then we can have the smaller or lesser number of trips. Okay, so this is kind of more modeling we can do with the rules. Now let me just see. Okay, yeah. So this is the control we have to give, or control objectives we have to, criteria we have to take. That is what we are trying to control. क्या करना है control, that is to be taken as the output. Then what has to be done to control the system, that is we will decide upon the parameters, input parameters we require, so that we are able to get that output. Generally आप ना अगर कोई भी problem लेते हैं, if you remember when we were in 12th class, we used to do some problems on physics in the subject, and what our teacher used to tell us कि okay, सबसे पहले आप लिखिए solution and given, what all is given to you, and then write what is to be found out, and after that write all the formulas and see which particular formula, maybe do not write or put it in your mind only, and just try to find that what is which formula will be best suited to the given and what is required. So same thing, no? It is just the common sense we are using here कि what is to be controlled, क्या चाहिए हमको उस problem से, वो हमको define करना है. That is what is required from that particular problem. वो objective पता होना चाहिए. And then what has to be done to control the system is same as the formulas which we were using in the physics problem. What kind of response is needed? किस तरह से हम उन values को put करेंगे that we are able to get the final value. ठीक है? And what are the possible system failure modes? ये हम इसको constraints बोलते हैं. There are some kind of things like, let us say I want to make a model for the reinforcement, determining the reinforcement in a beam. तो मेरे पास उस पर कुछ checks लगाने पड़ेंगे ना मुझे, deflection के लिए, shear के लिए. So those kind of things are the failure modes. They are the system failure modes. So those has to be incorporated into the system, into the model. Okay. So first of all, we will decide this. ये आप एक पेपर पेन पे भी कर सकते हैं. ये पेपर ले लीजिए, उस पे अपना प्रॉब्लम लिखिए एंड देन जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि क्या क्या मेरे पास है उसका वैल्यूज, व्हाट वैल्यूज आई रिक्वायर, व्हाट इज टू बी डन टू मूव फ्रॉम दैट इनपुट टू द आउटपुट. दैट मच इज रिक्वायर्ड. इतना पार्ट हो गया, आपका ऑलमोस्ट डन है. सो नेक्स्ट वी कम, व्हाट वी विल डू इज आफ्टर दैट, उस पेपर में ही आप देखिए कि what is the what things, what parameters I can take in the input, what parameters I can take as the output, and then what should be the relationship between the two inputs as well as output. Whenever you are working on any kind of neural network or any kind of artificial intelligence technique, चाहे आप उसका regression करिए, you do classification, you do anything with the AI, ये आपका जरूरी है. दिस पार्ट, स्टेप 2 का फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है, डिटरमाइन इनपुट एंड आउटपुट पैरामीटर्स फर्स्ट एंड देन देयर रिलेशनशिप इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके, एंड देन we have to decide the least number of variables which we can use for the inputs as a fuzzy logic system. Okay, ये पार्ट हो गया, half of the part is done. Now let us move to the step 3. Now what we will do is, we have these inputs and we have the output. We need something that is, if this is this, this is this, then this. That is the rules we have to make. अभी लग रहा है कि यहाँ पे rules बनाएंगे कैसे? So this I will tell you how we will make. It is very good, very easy. जो बेसिक पार्ट है वो हो गया है, सिर्फ हमारे को रूल्स बनाने हैं एंड द मॉडल विल स्टार्ट गिविंग अस द रिजल्ट. नाउ सी हाउ इट इज गिविंग. इट इज गोइंग टू मेक अ फजी लॉजिक मेंबरशिप फंक्शन that will define the meaning of the input and the output, and which can be used in the terms of rules. Okay, now let us see. Actually, I want to come to that part where we are actually doing something with the fuzzy. So now the after membership functions have been created. I think पहले वाला presentation का part में this much is clear. What do we understand by membership function? आपका y एक्सिस पर डिग्री रहना है और x एक्सिस पर मेंबरशिप फंक्शन रहना है. ओके, सो मेंबरशिप फंक्शन हैज टू बी मेड फॉर डिफरेंट थिंग्स इन अ डिफरेंट वे. उसमें आपका बहुत सारा टाइप्स रहता है. दैट इज मेंबरशिप फंक्शन कैन बी ट्रायंगुलर, इट कैन बी ट्रेपेजॉइडल, इट कैन बी गॉसियन ट्रायंगुलर, इट कैन बी गॉसियन ट्रेपेजॉइडल, बहुत सारा रहता है. वो तो जब आप अपना यू कैन जस्ट टेक इट इन द फजी लॉजिक जो है मैटलैब में है, टूल है, तो वहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, उसमें बहुत सारा आपको मिल जाएगा. नाउ मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस भी हो गया हमारा, रूल्स भी हो गया, इनपुट्स भी डिसाइड हो गया, आउटपुट्स भी डिसाइड हो गया. ठीक है, नाउ वी विल व्हाट वी विल डू इज वी पुट द वैल्यूज इनटू इट, into the system, and then we'll test and we'll see what are the results we are having, and we'll now one more thing is there. Result ke liye I'll just tell you how we evaluate the results. So what we will do is we will take those results and whatever is the actual value, उसके साथ में उसको आपने कंपेयर करना है. That is, you compare it with the actual value, and based on that, how much error is coming, you make the necessary adjustments till the error is whatever is we required. Maybe किसी problem में हो सकता है 10% error is okay, but in the another problem even 1% is not okay. So that adjustments we have to make as per our requirement. Okay, so this is the step 6. And this we have already discussed, that we are having the fuzzification, evaluation of the rules, and defuzzification, that is obtaining the crisp results. Now let us see. This is just a kind of flow chart which I am showing you. Input कर रहे हैं, fuzzifier होगा, then वो inference engine में जाएगा, उसमें हमने if then statements का rules भी लगा दिया है. This is processed here in this inference engine, and then it goes to the defuzzifier, and फिर उसके बाद हमारे पास output आ जाएगा in the form of the crisp results. Now let us see we are having. Okay, this is the example which I am taking as a general example, and then I'll show you how we have done it on the control this concrete mix design. See what happens is, इससे ना आपको एटलीस्ट पहले थोड़ा ये क्लियर हो जाएगा कि मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस कैसे लिया है, उसका वैल्यूज कैसे लिया है, इनपुट्स कैसे डिसाइड किया हमने, आउटपुट कैसे डिसाइड किया. तो नाउ लेट अस सी फर्स्ट step was to decide about the inputs and outputs. So what I did was, let us say output was power, that is how much fuel is flowing into the engine. तो उसके लिए क्या होगा, अगर if everybody, I know everybody drives a car or a scooter or something, so you just know that there are three things we have to take: speed, acceleration and the distance. उसी से पता चलेगा ना कि कितना फ्यूल यूज हो रहा है, कितना इंजन में जा रहा है. सो व्हाट आई डिड वाज, आई टुक इट पावर एज द आउटपुट एंड थ्री इनपुट्स. जस्ट टू मेक इट सिंपल, आई टुक थ्री इनपुट्स: स्पीड, एक्सेलरेशन एंड डिस्टेंस टू द डेस्टिनेशन. अभी ये हमारे हो गए स्पीड, एक्सेलरेशन और डिस्टेंस टू द डेस्टिनेशंस आर इनपुट्स. उसमें हमने बोला है कि वी आर टेकिंग स्पीड तो हम 5 लेवल्स लेंगे, एंड वी टेक एक्सेलरेशन एज 3 लेवल्स, and distance to the destination again as 3 levels. तो level means membership functions. एक particular input का कितने membership functions आपको लेना है. तो स्पीड के लिए अगर हम 5 ले रहे हैं तो लेट अस सी, आप देखो y एक्सिस पर आपका 0 to 1 ही है. स्पीड के लिए हम लोगों ने 5 membership functions चूज किए. That is too slow, slow, optimum, fast and too fast. And here you have to take that value. ये खाली स्पीड नहीं लिख देना है हमको इधर, यहाँ पर कुछ आपका वैल्यूज आता है. वैल्यूज इन द सेंस कि वी हैव टू डिसाइड कि ये पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट से लेकर यहाँ तक का क्या रेंज है. लेट अस से आई टेक इट इज 0 to 100. तो मेरा जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है, here I am taking is 20. Let us say next part I am taking is 40. तो 10, 20, 30, 40 ऐसा रहेगा. तो आपको डिसाइड करना है कि आपने ये वाला मेंबरशिप फंक्शन जो है चूज करते हैं. उसमें मैटलैब में है आपके पास सॉफ्टवेयर, उसमें आप चूज करते हैं पुट इट टिल हियर. कि लेट अस से मैं यहाँ तक लेती हूँ, मेरे को 0 to 20, माय फर्स्ट मेंबरशिप फंक्शन इज वेरिंग फ्रॉम 0 to 20. सेकेंड वाला जो मेंबरशिप फंक्शन है, लेट अस से इट इज वेरिंग फ्रॉम 15 to 40 और 35. उसके बाद में ये टू स्लो और ऑप्टिमम तो ओवरलैप नहीं हो सकता है. तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपको बनाना है कि टू स्लो के साथ में स्लो ओवरलैप हो रहा है, ऑप्टिमम के साथ में भी स्लो ओवरलैप हो रहा है. कितना ओवरलैप देना है, दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द यूजर. और वी कैन से वो जो हम इवैल्यूएट करेंगे जब फाइनली कि आउटपुट्स, दीज आर द आउटपुट्स, इट विल डिपेंड ऑन दैट कि इतना और कितना हम इनको फाइन ट्यून करना है, कितना हम इनको ऑप्टिमाइज कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो सिमिलरली 3 आई सेड ना हियर, 3 levels for acceleration and 3 levels for distance. So I took 0 to let us say 30 or 40 for the 1 level. Then here 20 to 60 for the constant, and here it was 30, so 30 to maybe 60, and after that it is accelerating. So these are the membership functions which I have taken. Okay, now let us see. These are the rules I will make. Just see. यहाँ पर एक चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इनपुट्स कितने थे हमारे पास? 3 इनपुट्स वर देयर, या, एंड 1 आउटपुट वाज देयर. ओके, सो नाउ आई विल चूज फॉर मेकिंग द रूल्स 1 फ्रॉम दिस, फर्स्ट वन स्पीड, सेकेंड फ्रॉम दिस एंड थर्ड फ्रॉम दिस. तीनों में आपका चूज करना है कि डिस्टेंस में लेना है, एक एक्सेलरेशन का लेना है, एक स्पीड का लेना है. उसमें आपका जो कॉम्बिनेशन रहेगा, if speed is too slow, that means I have chosen from the speed too slow. Acceleration में decelerating लिया है, और पावर उसमें हमें इंक्रीज करना है, वो मैंने डिसाइड किया है कि पावर विल बी इंक्रीज्ड. अगर स्लो है, डिसेलरेटिंग है, देन इंक्रीज द पावर. ओके, सिमिलरली डिफरेंट ले लिया. स्पीड इज स्लो, acceleration is decreasing, increase power slightly. Then if distance is close, decrease the power slightly. That I have to decide. इसमें से किसी में से भी आपको कुछ भी चूज करना है. रूल्स का मतलब है जहां पर जो भी इनपुट इफेक्ट करेगा, जैसे भी इफेक्ट करेगा, वो हमको चूज करना है. तो दिस इज लाइक पर्सन्स, व्हाट वी से इज कि अगर कोई पर्सन जो है ऑलरेडी डूइंग, ही इज डूइंग द मिक्स डिजाइन, तो उनको एक्सपीरियंस आ जाता है. दे लर्न बाय एक्सपीरियंस. So this is where this experience comes. that person will be able to. अब मैं ड्राइव कर रही हूँ तो मुझे पता है कि अगर बहुत फास्ट चल रहे हैं तो आई टू फास्ट है तो लेट मी डेसिलरेट लिटिल बिट, या फिर अगर बहुत दूर है तो मुझे टू फास्ट जाना चाहिए, मुझे एक्सिलरेट करना चाहिए. So that is how I will decide. This is the person who is making the model. He or she has to decide. Okay. So this is what I have done. That another output के लिए I'll made another membership functions ले लिया, decrease कर दिया, 1 2 3 4 5 ले लिया, ठीक है. So what we will do is we'll just take the outputs from this now. Now how we decide कि कितने number of rules बनने चाहिए. 400 डाटा है तो क्या 400 rules बनाएंगे? No. So what we will do is we just take it as the input combinations of the inputs. Depend करता है कि आपने combination लेना है, or में लेना है, and में लेना है. तो there is a method we can just decide little bit कि इतना ले सकते हैं हम. अगर तीनों को ले रहे हैं तो 5 into 3 into 3 ले लीजिए. अगर दो को ही ले रहे हैं तो 5 into 3 ले लीजिए. फिर दोनों आ जाएंगे 5 into 3. फिर अगर एक ही ले रहे हो तो 3 into 3 लेके 5 plus 3 plus 3 ले सकते हैं. दिस इज irrelevant. वैसे ये तो हम लोग यूज नहीं करते हैं, वो हम अपने एक्सपीरियंस और वी जस्ट लर्निंग व्हाट वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्न फ्रॉम द थ्योरी और मे बी व्हाट वी हैव लर्न फ्रॉम द लैब्स, वी यूज दैट ओनली. ओके. Then this comes the steps. वही है, fuzzification हो गया, rules हो गया, and then defuzzification हो गया, ठीक है. Transform into a single fuzzy action into a crisp executable system. पता तो होना चाहिए ना क्या करना है. सिर्फ rules लगा दिया, सब कुछ लगा दिया, कुछ value आ रहा है, उसको बैठ के देखेंगे, फिर वो ये value आ तो गया है, इसका करें क्या. तो वो पता होना चाहिए हमको कि कैसे हमें उसको करना है use, ठीक है. So now let us see. Now we come to this. Actually, I just wanted to finish with that previous part, and I myself also wanted to come to this because this is what you people will be able to correlate to. Okay, so let us see now. Now in this chart which you can see here, table, what I have decided is I took a problem for the concrete mix design, and then I'll have to decide. First step was to decide the variables whichever is there as a input or output parameters. So let us say I need for my mix design cement, then coarse aggregate, fine aggregates, and if I am using fly ash, then fly ash. Super plasticizer is being used, so I have taken that also. Silica fume, then water cement ratio, or you can just take only water content. Okay, so that is like your choice, what you want to take. So all these things I have put it into the input part. And then output, okay, I say I take the output as the compressive strength, because at 28 days that is the most frequently used compressive strength. So let me take that as a my output for the model. Okay, now just see here what we are taking. ये mean और standard deviation तो statistical के लिए है. You don't need this. What you need is you need min max for a particular model. कि cement है, cement is now your input, and you need to make the membership function for the cement between 10 to 500. That means what? 10 means इतना less cement भी है हमारे पास, that is it is 10 kg per meter cube, और 500 kg per meter cube तक का भी है. Now you can ask me here कि मैम what do we mean by 10 भी है और 500 भी है. That means when we are developing a model, and at that time what we do is we train the model, and for training we need some data. That data is, we can have it either from the already carried out experiments which are present in the literature worldwide. Journals में पढ़े हैं, papers हैं, आप अपने lab में चले जाइए, you will have so much of data. I think every day, चलो last 1 year में तो नहीं हो रहा है, but every day students are coming, they are working in the lab, they are mixing some materials and they are getting some strength. वो डाटा उठा लीजिए. So you will have that cement वेरिएशन आ जाएगा. जितना वाइड वेरिएशन रहेगा उतना बेटर मॉडल रहेगा, उतना बेस्ट बेटर हमारे पास एक्सपोजर होगा. ठीक है. So what I did was, because this work I have already done on this. So what we took was, we took it 10 to 500. Similarly, water cement ratio अब अभी देखो 0.4 से 2.1 तक जा रहा है. जनरली हम इतना लेते नहीं हैं, बट वाटर सीमेंट रेशियो अगर आप OPC में देखते हो, या
मैम सीमेंट का वेरिएशन है, तो can't we
नहीं,
take
ये
as a minimum as per the
SCC में
IS
आता है.
code? Cement variation can't we take as per IS code minimum 325 to 500 like that?
That is your choice. आपका चॉइस
Okay, we
है,
can
आप
take.
कितना लेना चाहते हो. हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, what we are doing is we are taking 10, क्योंकि हमारे पास कुछ ऐसा डाटा था जिसमें 10 पर हमारे पास शायद 3 MPa स्ट्रेंथ आ गया था.
Okay.
All the ingredients were same which we had taken, but we were able to achieve low compressive strength, जो low strength सीमेंट concrete रहता है, तो उससे हमारा ना variation बढ़ गया. We had a very huge variation, so that model was able to work on number of things which were in between this range only. So that is why we took it as 10. But it is your choice. आप बच्चों को mixed design करा रहे हैं, तो आप उनको अगर 320 पे करा रहे हैं, तो आप 320 से 550 तक ले लीजिए. That is ठीक है. So similarly we take for the silica fume. ये तो 0 से किया था. This we did it intentionally. Why I am sharing with the participants is नहीं तो otherwise we could say कि ठीक है ये वाला लिया है. 0 means कि कुछ ऐसे mixes भी रहते हैं which do not have silica fume. So we are able to incorporate those mixes into the model also. So that is the reason. That is the intentionally we take it as 0. Similarly, when we are taking for the super plasticizer, it is from 0 to 6. Coarse aggregate, we cannot take it from 0. We have to take it from some value. So minimum amount which we took was 10. And then fine aggregates, कुछ ऐसा no fines mixes थे. So in that case, we in this particular model, we had taken that also. And this is why intentionally I have taken this table over here. That is choice of the person who is using this model कि वो क्या range लेना चाहता है. Within what range he or she wants to work. So that is choice. And the more data you have, better your model will be, and it will be the higher range we have for the mixes. Okay. So compressive strength we are working from just C3 to C62. High strength में ही जा रहे हैं mostly. और बिल्कुल low strength से शुरू किया. And we are having until 62 MPa तक था. वो जो भी डाटा था मेरा. I'll just show you how we have collected the data also. See, this is the membership function which we have made. आप ये देखो, अगर यहाँ पे देखते हो तो we have written here input variable cement, and it is starting from 10 and it is till here 500. तो नीचे भी हमारे पास जो ये वैल्यूज आता है, this which I was telling you people that यहाँ पर कुछ वैल्यूज रहता है. This is the range. सिर्फ हम खाली वेरिएबल सीमेंट नहीं लिखना है, स्पीड नहीं लिखना है, एक्सेलरेशन नहीं लिखना है. वी हैव टू टेक द वैल्यूज ऑल्सो एंड सी इफ जो फर्स्ट मिक्स है, लेट अस से इन दैट आई हैव द सीमेंट एज 10 किलोग्राम पर मीटर क्यूब, और उसमें मेरे पास जो है ऐश जो है, कोल ऐश है, लेट अस से इट इज 0. तो व्हाट आई विल डू इज एक मेंबरशिप फंक्शन मैंने बनाया ऐश के लिए, एक मेंबरशिप फंक्शन बनाया सीमेंट के लिए, and we will just take one part from each and put it into the rule. And then once we have all this, then we come to see coarse aggregate के लिए भी ऐसे ही लेना है आपको, fine aggregate के लिए भी ऐसे ही लेना है, super plasticizer के लिए भी लेना है, and then silica fume, water cement ratio, and finally I came to compressive strength. ये मेरा output function का output के लिए variable के लिए membership function हो जाएगा. And all the previous ones, they are for the membership functions for the input. Is it? I think now from here it is clear that how we are going to make the membership functions for the various input as well as output variables. इतना part clear है, तो उसके बाद हमको सिर्फ rules बनाने हैं, and that rules will come from here.
The output membership function also we need to decide.
That I forgot. यस, आउटपुट मेंबरशिप फंक्शन में आपने क्या करना है, जैसे आपने एक मिक्स लिया है कोई भी, you have that in that particular mix one, let us say I take it as mix one, and you have cement, sand, co-segregate, silica fume, superplacer and so, and you will have the compressive strength also with you. वो आपके पास होना चाहिए.
Data already we have.
Yes, you have to make the model from the data which you already have. You cannot ask fuzzy logic to predict the values for you. एक बारी डाटा हो जाता है, फिर उसके बाद तो हम अपनी वैल्यूज डाल के प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हैं.
Got it.
Yeah. So that is why we need to have the membership function for the compressive strength also. और सब में से चूज करते चले जाइए. आप रूल बना रहे हैं तो आप फर्स्ट वाले में लीजिए, सीमेंट में से एक उठाइए कि इफ सीमेंट इज सो, this membership function. I have named it as 10. So if cement is 10, ash is 0, coarse aggregate is again I think 10, and this is some value of 20 or 25, and then superplasticizer is 0, and then silica fume is so and so, then water cement ratio is 0.4, then the rule will be then compressive strength is, let us say I have 3 MPa.
Yeah, 3 megapascal.
मेगापास्कल्स. तो वो आपका वैल्यूज आ गया, वो पूरा रूल हो गया, अब वो डिफाइन हो गया. तो इस तरह से आपने 100, 200, 300 जितने भी आप बना सकते हैं उतना बना लीजिए. That is, you will have so many rules. Mostly when we worked on this, I think I had 450 rules. So जितना ज्यादा रूल्स रहेगा उतना ज्यादा लोअर उसमें वर्क करेंगे हम, उतना हमारा परफेक्ट और प्रिसाइज हो जाएगा वैल्यू. ब्रॉडर भी ले सकते हैं, नो इश्यूज इन दैट, दैट इज योर चॉइस. अल्टीमेटली ये चॉइस जो है वो दैट इज हाउ ही और शी इज गोइंग टू डू इट. Okay, so now let us come to this case study. This I was just going through my papers. One of my paper is there, and in that I came across it, use of this triangular membership function from the fuzzy logic for prediction of the properties of concrete. I'll show you how we are taking it for the compressive strength, that is mechanical properties, and also for the durability properties. So we made 2 models. So what we did was we took the membership function as a triangular membership function. Like I already told you that we can take as a trapezoidal, Gaussian, triangular और Gaussian, trapezoidal और भी बहुत सारे रहते हैं. तो आपका choice है which you feel कि this will be the best applied to the particular model. You can choose that. So what I did was I took up a triangular membership function and we took it for the compressive strength and depth of the wear, abrasion resistance के लिए, depth of the wear on the concrete. Okay, sorry. So then we collected the data from the already available literature. कुछ journals हैं. Mostly what I try to use is, please don't take it otherwise. Go in for the good journals like Elsevier है, Taylor and Francis है, Wiley है. आप Indian sources से मत लीजिए. Because what I have observed is it is little bit dicey. So going for the renowned journals, वहाँ से data collect कीजिए, and then we'll converting it into 5 input parameters. This is a very simple model which we had made. बहुत कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं लिया. Cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, water cement ratio and superplasticizer. That is the basic things which are required for the concrete. Okay, so we have taken, and a compressive strength and depth of the wear has been taken for the output parameters. So now what we did was 114 mixes लिए थे total. We retrieved it from the literature, and this thing has to be taken care that, see, mixture composition with comparable physical and chemical properties. ये बहुत important है, otherwise the result will be very very fluctuating. तो आपका clear नहीं आता है फिर. तो हम क्या करते हैं, what we do is we comparable physical and chemical properties has to be seen, and within that particular values you have to find out the database. Okay, so 72 mixes I took it for compressive strength, and rest 42 mixes we took it for the depth of the wear model. Okay, and sometimes we exclude also one or more properties, because otherwise, see, this is what we have written: ambiguity of the mixtures, proportions, testing methods. So usse kya hota hai ki there is like identification of the data is not done properly. You will have to go through it and see, then only you will be able to do it. So after we obtained the results, we compared it with the experimental results which were already there in the literature, and we were able to find out क्या हमारा कितना अच्छा मॉडल बना है. वो उसका एक evaluation parameters है. After this, I'll show you how we are taking that evaluation parameters. See, this is what we are having. One model for the compressive strength. This is 5 inputs and 1 output. Again, the same 5 inputs, but the output is now different. वही मैं आपको बोल रही थी कि एक बार आप डाटा कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं, half of the work is done. तो उसके बाद जो भी आपके उसके प्रॉपर्टी का आपको लेना है, you can take it that way only. Because I wanted to make it for both, so I had to take that data in which this particular compressive strength was mostly compressive strength is given in all, but depth of wear or abrasion was given in some. So I took it that way. Now just see. This is the triangular member shape functions which we had made. Cement के लिए है, fine aggregate के लिए है, coarse aggregate के लिए है. Similarly, we can have for the compressive strength also. So, so this is what we are doing. Acha, okay, yes, this I forgot. There is one more thing which is to be decided. There is 2 types of FIS models बोलते हैं हम इनको, Mamdani and Sujino. So now again, it is your choice which you want to take. We generally go in for concrete predictions. We go in for Mamdani types. Whereas it is again, I'm again saying that it is your choice which you want to use. If you want to make a paper, you can just research paper or want to work on a particular model. दोनों ले लीजिए, उनका compare कर लीजिए. So you will be able to find out which one is working better on your model. So that depends. अभी वो बार-बार बोल रही हूँ कि evaluation parameters लेंगे. जो evaluation parameters में हमारे पास values आएंगी, वो values हमको से पता चल जाएगा कि हमें सुजोनो लेना है या we have to take the Mamdani type FIS model. Okay. So then just applying this if then. See, this is the data which I used for compressive strength. अब आप यहाँ पे देखिए, इसमें क्या है? I think it is visible कि यहाँ पे जो हम ले रहे हैं एक्चुअल और प्रेडिक्टेड जो मॉडल से आ रहा है वो हमने यहाँ पे लिया है. मैंने लिखा है रेफरेंस 15. दैट मीन्स दी यहाँ तक का डाटा जो है आपका 9 या 8 डाटाज आई गॉट इट फ्रॉम द पेपर विच इज बीइंग गिवन इन द 15th रेफरेंस. Similarly, we have another 4 or 5 data, 4 data from the reference 20. Then 25 से कुछ मिल गया, फिर 4th reference से कुछ मिल गया. So that is how we are assembling the data together. So this is what I wanted to show. This is important. Then this is the rules which will be formed. देखो अब इसमें क्या है कि I have for all cement is ये हमारा मॉडल जब बन जाता है, after that we get that this is the compressive strength and I can vary it here. You can see my cursor. Input में आ रहा है, यहाँ पर अब आपका मॉडल बन गया है and you just have to put the values of the cement. First is cement 502, fine aggregate is 601 and coarse aggregate is 986. And water cement ratio is 0.49 and super plasticizer is 7.5. It is directly giving you the compressive strength of 51.2. The rules बन जाते हैं. उसके बाद आप इसको ना ये जो अभी actually I don't have the software कि मैं software में आपको करके दिखा रहे थे. ये जो red line है, this can be moved on either side. So with the help of that, you can change the value of cement here. Let us say I wanted to find a particular strength. If I want vary my cement content from 400 to 450, keeping all other as constant. So see how easily we are able to get it from this. यहाँ पर आप सिर्फ इसको वेरी करिए और आपके पास स्ट्रेंथ का वेरिएशन आता चला जाएगा कि कोर्स एग्रीगेट, फाइन एग्रीगेट, वाटर सीमेंट रेशो, सुपर प्लास्टिक सब कुछ सेम है, पर अगर सीमेंट हम वेरी कर रहे हैं तो कितना कंप्रेसिव स्ट्रेंथ में वेरी हो रहा है. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू हैव. दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल इट एज मॉडल. So this is how we are having it. So here we took it, and this is another way of representing. इसको हम surface diagram बोलते हैं, and we can give this particular graphical representation between the three variables. Compressive strength तो है, how fine aggregate and cement they are affecting the compressive strength. ये आपका MATLAB उससे fuzzy logic से ही आता है, डायरेक्टली मिल जाता है. Another is ये देखिए जहाँ पर हमने ये लिया था, yes, this is the actual and predicted values for the we had from the data. This was from the literature we had. This we had from the model. So we can put it in this form also. कि experimental compressive strength कितना आया और predicted वाला कितना आया. And similarly we have for the depth of the wear model also. इसमें हमने क्या किया था? We have taken here the 42 data. So again that same way I have put the references कि कहाँ से हमने input data लिया है. That has been then we made a model. ये सब part same रहा. What did we change? Depth of wear. Now what I could do was simple. I could have taken that only. See 501.5 or 502 same आ रहा है. 609, 985.41. Only thing which I have changed is depth of wear. 1.96 mm का wear होगा. Once you have made the model, it becomes very interesting and you can predict so many things out of it. So this is the model 2. This is again another representation. We call it a 3D surface also. Again, this is how we can provide. Another thing which we can here give is the line of this is the line of perfect agreement, where we can have the plus minus 15% or 20% lines also, which will show us that our results, they are lying between this particular plus minus percentage. Okay. Now, another method of evaluating the model is we can have the coefficient, correlation coefficient. Another we have coefficient of determination. Correlation coefficient है, coefficient of determination है, mean absolute error है, then root mean square error है, then Nash-Cliff square error है. बहुत सारे वो रहते हैं जिसमें हम कर सकते हैं. But mostly what we do is we will work with correlation coefficient. It should lie between 0.8 to 1. Let me see. These are the references. I'll show how we are taking. References है, देखिए जैसे हमने पूरा references लिया है, तो 15 था, वहाँ पे 20 था. So that means that data has been taken from this particular paper. Okay. This is another, I am showing a small surface diagram here for strength and actual slum values. Yes. कोफिशिएंट ऑफ कोरिलेशन है, बायस ले सकते हैं, मीन स्क्वायर एरर ले सकते हैं, रूट मीन स्क्वायर एरर ले सकते हैं, एंड नैश सटक्लिफ मॉडल एफिशिएंसी भी ले सकते हैं. इसके लिए ना आपका ये रहते हैं, you have the expressions already which are given to you, and the values for this RMSE and MSE should be nearer to 0. Whereas for correlation coefficient, it should be between, here I have taken it as -1, but it is, the more it is nearer to 1, the better it is. Lie कर सकती है, that is, it's no problem in that, it is -1 to 1. But 0.8 से 1 तक के जो बीच में लेंगे, that is the good, or we can say acceptable values. Okay, so these are the evaluation parameters on the basis of which you can evaluate your model and make the adjustments accordingly. Okay. ये लिखा है 0.9 से 1 ले लिया है. अच्छा, another thing is ये जो आपका parameters हैं, evaluation parameters हैं, they will be used in all kind of techniques which you are going to use for the artificial intelligence. फजी के लिए नहीं है सिर्फ. It is for every kind of technique, MLP, ANN, SVM, random forest, M5P, anything you use, these evaluation parameters will remain same. Okay. this is just the summary which we have. I think we have already taken up quite a lot of things for this. ये वे का जो है, this cannot be used for fuzzy logic. Only we have either MATLAB, or you can use another open sources which are available, or we can directly program it also. तो वो थोड़ा सा ये होता है कि because we people are civil engineers ना, so we don't want to go into the basics of programming of the computers. So let us use a tool, and which is easier. We should lay more stress on our part. That is, जो हमें चाहिए उसके लिए modeling के लिए हमें we should have more stress on it instead of starting with the programming. So I will prefer, or I'll suggest you people use the fuzzy logic tool of the MATLAB. That is very easy to use. एक आधा कोई भी आप book ले लीजिए, and for the manual for the MATLAB, sort of manual for the MATLAB, and they have given an example mostly. What one book I had was application of MATLAB करके था. उन्होंने बहुत एक सिंपल सा बता दिया था कि हाउ टू मेक द मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस, एंड वंस यू नो दी हाउ टू मेक द मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस, तो उसके बाद तो कुछ रहता ही नहीं है. इट इज़ वेरी इजी. सो वंस आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कि आप लोग कंक्रीट के लिए कैसे कर सकते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा वर्क करेंगे, एंड जस्ट बिफोर आई फिनिश विद दिस, आई वुड से कि कभी भी किसी को कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम है, यू वांट टू डिस्कस एनीथिंग, you can ask for my email ID from this sir, and you can put in a mail and discuss the things with me anytime. Because I would like to, just before starting with this, I was discussing it with Dr. Shah, that it is my pleasure that I am able to share my knowledge with so many people. So I really like this. If people will interact, and if you are going to do something on it, my purpose is achieved. Because when we started, nobody, like, at least there was no one who could teach me that how you have to move in this, how you have to. I did it everything by myself, just learning from the books. And because we are not so computer savvy that वो Google से कर लो, ये कर लो, वो नहीं था, सब कुछ खुद ही खुद करना है. तो मैं इसीलिए बोल रही हूँ कि if anybody wants to work on this, you want to start with this, थोड़ा बनाइए अपना, make a problem, make a objectives of it, inputs outputs decide कीजिए. You get stuck anywhere, just discuss it with me, and I'll be happy to help. So this is all from my side. Now we can have some queries or questions if somebody wants to discuss anything.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, madam, for amazing session. I think we have few queries. I think Mr. Manoj Kumar Punia has raised this query. And he would like to know about site name for download the software, and please tell him what software works on parametric or non-parametric data.
No, see, for fuzzy logic, open sources are there, but I am not aware because I am not working on them. MATLAB का आप यूनिवर्सिटी में अगर आपने, if you have already purchased, so it will come with a fuzzy logic tool. So you can use that also. Parametric or non-parametric के लिए तो you will have to see work on the one open source which is there is Veka, that can be downloaded, and all the parametric or non-parametric techniques are there. So you just have to choose that which one you want to apply to the model. Yeah.
Any other participants if they have questions? Aditya sir, can you give them unmute rights? Participants, if you have any question, you can take advantage of this moment. Any questions? Okay, I think participants they are satisfied with your lecture and they don't have any further questions, ma'am. So at this point of time, madam, we thank you, and may I request you to please stop your screen sharing, ma'am.
Yeah.
So really it was a very informative session. You nicely narrate what is the fuzzy logic. You gave very good simple example how one can be get fuzzy logic, how you will create the membership function. Then you nicely demonstrate how you design it for the concrete mix design, and even you taught us that from where you take the raw data and how you analyze the membership function, and then first establishing rule and then fuzzify and get the output, desired output. So thank you very much for spending your valuable time, energy and expertise, ma'am, and hope to see you your cooperation in future also, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shah, and I also look forward to it.
Sure. So thank you all. We end our today's session here. And मैम आपने आपका डिटेल्स आदित्य सर को भेज दिया है ना?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I sent it day before yesterday.
Okay. Thank you. So thank you all, and we end our session today. Yes, we have asked for the presentation, and we will share at the end of the STTP. We'll share all the presentation in Google Drive, and we'll share the link with all participants. So thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.